Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Attila. We're playing on the Age of Charlemagne DLC as the theme of Sicily. Now some things may look a little bit different. I was reading the comments in the last video and one of you guys actually suggested that there is a new and better mod for the theme of Sicily. It was just released and it gives the ability to reforge the Byzantine kingdom, have the family tree of Constantine, Leo, and obviously chapter events, which were missing in the previous mod. Now I have made the decision, we were very early on in the campaign, only made 2 episodes, so unfortunately the save file isn't compatible, and what I've gone and done is I've basically scrapped those last 2 episodes. I'm not going to delete them, I'm going to keep the video up, but I've gone ahead and redone the 40 or so turns, so now we have the ability to reforge the Byzantine Empire, and also we have Emperor Constantine here as well to command. So I do apologize if you wanted to see the, I don't know, the adventure of Isaac and obviously Olympus, but I've gone and redone the 40 turns and it's actually a pretty similar campaign. So this is the scenario. I will recap it in a minute. So all the mods will be in the description below. It also changes a couple of things, like the Greek fire bombers are actually able to be constructed from a siege engineer. So let's basically recap the campaign. So I obviously turtled, waiting for the Duchy of Benevento to either rise up, because going to war with the Duchy of Benevento and the Lombards is risky. So we currently have our king, Constantine. His wife has died now. He did have 2 sons, an adopted son. I actually assassinated him because what's the point of having an adopted son? I'd rather let the line go through. So we have Leo here, Prince Leo. He has a son, Atticus and Martin. So Leo is here and Constantine is there. So we're also going to be able to reforge the Byzantine Empire, which is going to be superb. And we've also got chapter missions as well. The short victory, the long victory, and the domination victory are the same. So let's quickly recap what happened. So the Duchy of Benevento actually declared war on the Papal States. Now obviously I don't want to let the Pope die, so we declared war upon the Duchy of Benevento, which drew in the Duchy of Spoleto and the Lombards. Now we have a defensive allies with Venice and we have a military alliance with Mercia. King Offa, who is dead at the moment, but I only just realized that, another king. Right, so the Kingdom of Mercia, honor bound, due to their alliance with King Leo, offered a hand in going to war with the Duchy of Benevento and the Lombards. So I have actually married Leo off to an English princess, which is good. I basically just put all my money into the economy. In Sicily is going to be where my unit powerhouse is. We have the ability to recruit Cataphractoi cavalry and Varangian guards. However, we've been sort of on the front, we haven't been able to recruit them. So we have 2 full stacks here. We also have another army here with Dontus, Crusaders of the Eternal City, half a stack, just in case the Lombards actually pushed over and attacked the islands of Sardinia and Corsica. At Palma, we currently have Theodore with the Will of God with half a stack, just in case any of these Islamic factions attack me. Barcelona has been pushed back by the Duchy of Provence. They are really aggressive in Age of Charlemagne, that I've noticed. Valencia and the Emirate of Cordoba. Trade rights wise, we're making 3,200 per turn. Our main production is obviously olive oil and wine. Technologies wise, we've managed to get the Royal Barracks. We're going for the Siege Workshop. We've obviously gone with the Palace here as well. So like and subscribe if you haven't already to support this series and my channel. I'd really much appreciate it. So I do apologise if you don't agree with me restarting the campaign like this, skipping those turns. And yeah, but I do believe this is a better mod and it'll be better for the future. We're only 2 episodes in, so I'd much rather play through the campaign with this superb mod. So let's go with our tactics. Let's have a look at the world. So obviously I want to reforge the Roman Empire. So my plan was in the last campaign and still the same. I want to take the entirety of Italy, but now we actually have a reason to do so. If we take the entirety of Italy, we reforge the Byzantine Empire. So we're going to be pushing up, getting rid of the Lombards and Spoleto. Now, the Kingdom of the Franks, Charlemagne isn't doing too well. Brittany's dominating, a lot of rebels here. Mercia and Wessex dominate England. I wouldn't mind basically just doing the Roman Empire tactic. Consolidating Italy, then maybe going to war against Charlemagne, maybe some of the Islamic factions. But it should be really quite fun, something a little bit different to spice things up. So, in this army build, the Spears of Truth, we have 4 units of swordsmen, 4 axemen, 3 crossbowmen, 2 Tagmata cavalry, 3 scout skirmishers, Greek fire bombers, and an onager. We've actually lost 2 of my Greek fire bombers. But yeah, I think I've basically recapped. We have a defensive alliance with Venice, military Mercia. We're at war with the Lombards and Spoleto. We managed to beat the Duchy of Benevento, because previously in the last 2 episodes, in the last save, shame it wasn't compatible, the Duchy of Benevento and Duchy of Spoleto actually rose up against the Lombards, who were getting heavily pushed and nearly wiped out by Charlemagne, which is quite the opposite in this. But we're going to hopefully try to retake Italy. We could even go into Croatia, Iberia. I want to reforge the Roman Empire, but it's a shame that the Papal States has been taken out. But maybe we can have the Emperor in Rome now. It actually says here excluding Rome. So these are the specific settlements. Most of these, such as Benevento, Sicily, Lombardia, are all in Italy. So we're going to be able to reforge the Byzantine Empire quite quickly. So let's get into a battle and get a battle in today's episode. So we'll push with Leo the Lionheart, to straight on Spoleto. I currently have Emperor. I guess it's Emperor. Is that the right title? Obviously, some of this is a little bit glitchy. Constantine doesn't have a beard here. He's 58. His wife did die. That's his second wife. I'm just sort of trying to see. Yeah, I'm assuming we'll call him Emperor, and then we'll call him Prince Leo. But yeah, let's push against the Duchy of Spoleto. Now that I've defeated the Duchy of Benevento, they actually wouldn't mind a peace with me. But I want to take the entirety of Italy. But we couldn't stand and let the Duchy of Benevento kill the Pope and go to war with the Papal States without no consequences. So, -2 control. How's our control going? 52%. I would like him to find another wife. Maybe we can squeeze out another baby if he can get a younger wife. War with the Duchy of Frisia and Westphalia. And in Rome, we have some downgrades. So we do have a abbey in Rome. Quite fitting, of course. What's sort of the public order there? Okay. I wouldn't really mind going with like a goldsmith and getting some sort of sanitation sort of buildings if we can, because +4 sanitation in adjacent provinces or regions. Yeah, Benevento could quite need it. So obviously I have my military powerhouse down in Sicily. Sardinia and Corsica is sort of a mixture of economical and like a breadbasket sort of thing. Palma as well, pretty exposed over here. Crotona, more so food and resources. I wouldn't mind making Benevento another sort of recruitment powerhouse, but we're going to be pushing on Spoleto now. Might get a decent battle here. We'll continue the siege. So this is the Duchy of Spoleto. Alright, let's push further up if we can. Now, Spoleto isn't a very big town. How many turns can we... It's only one more turn to swing around to get more reinforcements. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue the siege at Spoleto. Because it's not a walled city, we can starve them out a little bit longer. Okay, so let's end the turn and continue the campaign. Now, we still may get another provincial governor. Leo is currently the royal protector. Stephen could be marshal of the army. I don't particularly like giving out offices because I feel like they expire way too quickly, and I nearly prefer the influence just in case we have a catastrophic event with our family members. But I'll give Stephen marshal because some of you guys want me to do that. Most of my other family members have positions. But the line will be secure, obviously. Martin and Scholasticus. Or is it Scholasticus? Scholasticus? I think it's Scholasticus. Interesting name. So, the Kingdom of the Lombards want a peace treaty. No. Obviously want your lands. You're not getting overly pushed with the kingdom of the Franks. But basically, just want to reforge the Roman Empire. So, Civil War. The Separatists have been crushed. The Civil War is on. Now, I think this might be a glitch. I did say this before when I was skipping a couple of turns ahead. Rejected and minus control. Because at the moment, if I show you the sage, we're 54 turns in. The last save was 54. So, let's move up our other army. I will let the I will let Leo attack because I want him to go up in stats. He is quite young, of course, and he will be the Emperor soon. So we're going to fight this one on the field and have a decent battle. Our first battle against the Duchy of Spoleto. So there are 4 units of spearmen, 1 unit of swordsmen, 3 units of archers, and 4 units of cavalry. We have our 3 skirmishers, our 1 Greek fire pot, so be able to test out the crossbowmen, the Tagmar cavalry, and we've got onagers and Greek throwers as well. So let's have a look at the units. So let's start off with the general. Obviously, that is really, does that mean? Why is the HUD different? The HUD's not usually like that, is it? Or maybe I'm just going insane because I haven't played Total War in a while. No, that must be fine. It just looks a little bit weird. Okay. Right. So obviously we have Leo here, Prince Leo. He looks quite alright. We have the swordsman. Very nice. Axeman. Crossbowman. The Tagmar heavy cavalry, of course. I really do like the armor, the chainmail when it goes over the face. And then we have the Greek medium NAF throwers. So, let's get... yeah, we don't need that up. Straight into the battle. So we've got an arrow tower here, an arrow tower there, and an arrow tower there. So the ways to attack are sort of clear here. So, let's basically spread things out and go with a pretty sort of surrounding tactic. So I need crossbowmen to take them out. Never used crossbowmen so far in Age of Charlemagne. This will be a very interesting battle. Yeah, we'll go for that. So the crossbowmen will aim for, obviously, the towers. My infantry are going to be spread out. I might even put the Greek flamethrowers there because it's an uneven amount because there's... yeah. Cavalry and then our cavalry skirmishers. There's going to be a barricade there, but that could be another way to attack. I'd rather cluster up sort of together. Right, onagers can go here. We'll go with a flammable shot. My archers can go with flammable as well. We've also got reinforcements coming in, so don't forget about that, guys. We might be able to get a couple here. So, general and cavalry wise, I think we'll sort of just sit you here. Let's see how we go. Let's get stuck into the battle. Alright, move my crossbowmen straight up to try and neutralize. I might even try to swing them around here. The arrow tower. Onagers, I want you to fire at their general unit. How far are my Greek fire bombers? I'm not entirely sure. My allies are being deployed. Constantine, Emperor. Where is he? Does he have a beard in this? He does too. That is quite nice. Okay, how's it sort of happening over here? So we'll attack this side. Everyone run. Double time if you can. So let's see what this cavalry unit is doing here. They've actually blocked themselves there. So, archers. Aim for that. Are these guys taking that much fire? Swing around this side. How are my crossbowmen going? Come on, fire at the tower. Are they firing? Oh, come on. Do you not have flames? That could be it. Oh, shit. Go with the standard shot. What's happening here? Alright, my Greek fire bombers are exposed. Why aren't my crossbowmen firing at will? Why aren't they firing? Oh, they are now. They are on that side. They're just not here for some reason. Is it because they're not quite in range, or what's going on? Alright, what's happening over on this side? Because we're getting absolutely charged. Alright, looks like they're coming out to attack me here, which is interesting. We'll swing around with my cavalry. We'll get my skirmishers to... Well, skirmish, essentially. Aim for my onagers to hit the cluster there. They've decided to push me here, so I'm going to have to swing around with these these swords units. But they're exposed here. Yeah. The crossbowmen, I don't know if they're... I don't know why they're not... hitting it. Alright. We've been charged here, which I didn't think they would do. How far away is this host? Right, how are we going here? How's my cavalry going against theirs? We'll fall back there. Get my skirmishers to push on this other side and skirmish. Get my onagers to fire in that cluster. My axemen are coming across here. But we might actually lose out here if we're not careful. We're going to be able to take it down there. Get my general to swing around. Push in. Onagers. Continue to aim for that cluster that's still there. Now, I don't really think that's going to help. Right, we've taken the tower. Move up into the town square. How are we going on this other side? Everyone's slowly sort of regaining. We've got a lot of cavalry here. I want to swing them around and help on this flank. I want to save my Greek bombers because I think they're going to get roasted if I keep them there. But my axemen are charging in now. Get my skirmishers to fire in that. Get my crossbowmen to aim at their enemy general if we can. My onagers are out of ammo, so fall you back. Get the general to swing around. The enemy general is dead. Aim fire from behind. We'll get my axemen to engage. Right, I really want to get a unit of cavalry to swing around and hit these archers. So what I want to do is I'm going to get my skirmishers to go around there and get my cavalry as well. Alright, push into the town square. We'll get my archers to come up here as well if we can. This side, and then get unit of swordsmen to hold. Get the 2 units of swordsmen to hold there, and we've got the axe unit to capture the town square. Right, so it looks like my infantry has prevailed in that engagement. Oh, wow. They really do have some venomous volleys in this. My Jav Cav doing their job. Creating some human pin cushions, of course. I'm going to go with a swordman. I'm going to get my cavalry to charge and run down the archers. How many men did we lose in that engagement? Just under 600. We've got them on the back foot now. Let's start speeding this up. So that was a pretty interesting battle. I wouldn't have thought they would have attacked me. I was sort of exposed there. I just had to pivot really quickly. I want to see how these Greek bombers perform, though. Oh, those crossbowmen are deadly. But we'll get all my cavalry to run them down. The more we can kill, the more chevrons we can get, the better. Really nicely done. Get all you lot away from that arrow tower. I don't know if they were taking fire. I wasn't really paying attention. But a nice first battle in the new mod. The Duchy of Spoleto has basically fallen from this point, you would think. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below where you'd like me to expand. Obviously, I do want to reforge the Byzantine kingdom as quickly as possible. Where is my bombers? The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be in range to hit anyone. We might be. How far is the range? Nah, the range is pretty poor. I wanted to use them in the battle, but... oh, we might be able to against these guys. Maybe at the dying minute. Because they have to sort of tee up a bit. Right, fire, come on, if we get a shot. There we go. I don't really know how well they're going, but here are the Greek... oh my god, okay, yeah, that's right. The range is sort of quite poor, though. But that's our first little taste of the Greek fire bombers. There was actually a comment in the last video of actually maybe overthrowing the Pope and creating the Roman Empire, creating the Byzantine Empire. But funnily enough, we're actually going to be doing that in this. But Leo deployed 4,525, lost 565 on the field. I feel like we lost a couple of, we were a little bit sloppy with our skirmish cap, but I didn't think they were going to charge me, to be perfectly honest. The Duchy of Spoleto deployed 2,968 and lost out on the field. We didn't lose, or we lost the entirety of one Tagmar cavalry. I keep on thinking Tagmata for some reason. But we've taken Spoleto. We will repair the market town. There's a master cloth maker as well. And the guardhouse we will get rid of. So Siena is our next target. But yeah, we're slowly taking a decent chunk in Italy. We'll push against the final of the Duchy of Spoleto. We'll finish off the Kingdom of the Lombards. However, we do have a defensive alliance with the Republic of Venice, and they have a military alliance with the Lombards. Obviously, that was made during the war. Duchy of Provence is expanding. Brittany, Asturias are fighting with the Emirate of Cordoba. The Kingdom of Mercia are fighting out with the Kingdom of the Picts. Wessex holds the bottom half, and Kent there. But yeah, a lot of French rebels here. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.